Alrighty, hello, happy Tuesday. We're back. Playing ourselves a bit of Saros. Been a few days since we've been back here, but we're here now. I'm with you. It's all good again. Whitey, what's going on? Is this better than George Part 1? I don't know.
Find that signal, Arjun. It's what Tarn would have wanted.
That's what Tarn would have wanted.
I wish we could have helped him sooner.
Let's just get this done before it happens to anyone.
Blah, 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 lady talking, don't care. Alright, let's get back here. Now, I have actually been playing this on another profile to kind of familiarize myself with a little bit more. So I do have further thoughts on the game. I do think gameplay-wise it's really good, and I do think story-wise it's not very. That's where I'm at the moment. I think story-wise it's kinda crap, unfortunately. Thankfully mechanics, though, pretty rock solid. It's very fun. Make sure we don't get hit there. Oh, I got hit. Dad nabbit. Alright, so we do have to do all this again. Basically, anytime you die, you gotta do those 2 unlocks all over again, which, yeah, that's kinda gay, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. And I know after this boss fight, you get the hook shot, so area traversal's a little better after that. I've actually beaten my other profile. I've actually beaten the 3rd boss already, which the 3rd boss is probably the easiest one I've faced so far. Ooh, okay, I got a little trophy there. I guess that's cool. Ancient Depths time. Okay. Let's see. Hang on, I want to adjust my phone so I can see the chat a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, Mega Man, if you were to do Mega Man like in a 3D style, this would be kind of cool. Kind of a cool application of the principles of Mega Man. I mean, I kind of feel like there are inherent similarities. I will say this, there is one gun that you unlock not too, like, I think it's in the next stage, or maybe the one after. It's a crossbow weapon. It is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Their crossbow weapon is really cool. So I am liking this gameplay. It's just story-wise, it's not anything special, unfortunately. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's quite bad so far on that front. And I know much ado has been made about, like, some of the content of the story, like what it's all about. And there may be something to that, but I'm more commenting on how the story is told. I don't think it's a well-told story. Hey, Waylon, how's it going? There we got our prominence. I think as far as I can tell, at least so far, there only appears to be 2 of the special attacks, which I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Unless you unlock other ones later. There we go. I definitely prefer that. It says I don't particularly love the shotgun, other than for like close quarters encounters, but I've yet to encounter a boss fight where the shotgun would seem to be all that effective. This enemy right here, I really hate this enemy. I think it adds a good amount of imbalance to a lot of these encounters. It is such a kind of chaotic thing to encounter. Which actually, I would say that might be a general complaint I have with the game, is I think the way it balances your enemies in a lot of fights doesn't seem very balanced at times. Sometimes, like I don't mind games that are difficult. I mind difficult games where it's not particularly fair to the player. Where they make, I mean, I'm not saying like this game has encounters that are impossible to win, but they definitely toe that line because they don't balance the enemies right all the time. It's pretty inconsistent in spots. Like you'll get some enemy types a little early on, it feels like you haven't progressed to something that difficult. It's like, oh well, here's an enemy that maybe should be a late game one. Oh, kind of annoying in that front. Definitely need some help there. The other thing I'm not sure I care for is in some of your encounters with some of the better enemies, or those stronger enemies will like kind of continuously spawn minions that are pretty strong in their own right, and I'm not sure I care for that either. Like, I don't mind there being a limited number of enemies to fight alongside the tougher one, but for it to be basically unlimited, I think that's kind of silly. Okay, got our upgraded rifle. Or upgraded riffle. Should have blocked that. Definitely want to try to keep our health up. Even though we do have a revive, want to save that for the boss fight. Can hopefully hang on to that. Oh dear. So the boss fight for the second boss is relatively challenging. Not an easy fight, but I've beat it a few times now. We'll say one thing I do like about the game is like the I do think the bosses in this game overall are better than Returnal. The ones I have encountered, I'm like, okay, these are actually pretty well constructed boss fights. They're quite good, which is a major plus. Exactly, Whitey. Exactly. Alright. Can't open that. It is fun to go back through stages when you like get more power-ups and you get things that can help you traverse the level better. There is reason to come back to these stages at least, so that's good. Oh dear. What was that up there? Alright, got that. Okay. Uncharted 4 turned 10 the other day. I'm still kind of conflicted on the game. I mean, I still like the game a lot. It's definitely a game that has some pretty overt issues that a lot of people don't talk about. I still think 2 is head and shoulders above the rest as far as best Uncharted game is. See, like, this enemy just now, this is a tough enough enemy by itself without it spawning more minions. So that kind of feels a little cheap. Granted, thankfully this one didn't spawn, like, really tough minions, but, I mean, they can get at you. Just saying. Hey, Beans, how you doing? I hope your work day has gone or did go well. Oh good, some health. Very much needed that. And more. Today was better than expected? Alright, nice. Good to hear. Oh, jeez.
I can feel it in my mind. The eclipse. How does it do that?
The eye of the soul, the light and the path.
The eclipse function's another thing in this game. I'm not sure the game has justified the necessity of the eclipse function to me yet. Like I'm still, I have mixed feelings on its application. It's like, ooh, it makes the environment spooky and makes, I guess, the enemies a little bit more dangerous. It's like, okay, that's fine. But I don't know why that even needs to be like a function you are forced to turn on, and it can't just happen naturally. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's more just I'm like, I guess I would like to see more from it before I could call it like a justified mechanic. It's an idea. The shield thing I do like. I will give it that. I think the shield mechanic is pretty cool. I like the implementation of it for, you know, charging up a stronger attack. I think that's all pretty cool. Okay. I guess if I don't want to take the ramp, I'm going to take that, I guess. Stronger weapon. Definitely want to go the direction where the health is. Health is kind of paramount in this stage. Oh shoot, walked right into that. Ugh, that thing. Hate that thing. Easily my least favorite enemy type so far is this piece of crap. Do not care for it. I mean, it's got all these insane attacks. It is super tanky. This thing tanks so many bullets. And it's got the stupid shield. I really hate this enemy type. Not so bad if you can take it on like this, but then it does that. So you just gotta avoid. It's not as bad to take on by itself, but there's a bunch of enemies around. Screw this thing. Alright. Took care of it though. That encounter wasn't bad. Thankfully. Israel, what's going on? How you doing? Gordythea. I do want to break through there. Oh, we got a key! Is there anywhere I can charge, Doesn't look like it. Who? Otherwise I could get up there and get whatever that be. Okay, I got some halcyon, definitely want to take that. Oh, crap. That's gay. Oh, whoa. Put me right in the middle of that thing. That was kind of bull crap. That could have been hazardous to my health. Okay. Good with that. I didn't use. Oh, I'm already. I saw the video. I'm aware of what people are saying the game is about. I was already aware of that. That's nothing new. People were talking about that like a couple of days after it released. But that actually doesn't have anything to do with my story complaints. Like, you can tell a dumb story well, or a story that like I disagree with the principles of. You can tell it well. I think it's a poorly told story. That's my problem with it. And I've heard some people bring up like well, there's the one ending, and then there's the game's real ending, which I've heard the real ending is a little better, but I don't know yet. I guess I'll learn that over time. Oh boy. Alright, not too bad there. There's one more lurking. Okay. And we've got... I thought we had a key. Guess I used it. Whoopsie-daisy. Let's see, yeah. Going her. Originally had Charlie Cutter and way more Elena. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a short today talking about her getting that she wasn't that. It was basically one of the devs saying she didn't just leave, like it was corporate let her go. And some of the members of the dev team were very unhappy about that. A lot of them, in fact. Okay, I need to get out of this spot. It's dangerous. Shoot. I see health. Oh, crap. And there was health right there. Well, we'll try to survive on just one health pack, I suppose. It's doable, but obviously much more difficult. Especially in this earlier part of the game. But at least reasonably full. Alright. Take on the boss fight. Let's take on the boss fight. Yeah, unlike Uncharted 4, and I know the grass isn't always greener, but there are concepts for it that sounded really cool. I don't think there's any doubt that if she had been on board, it would have been better. I'm actually okay with picking this up, because we're not going to fall far on the boss fight, so no big deal. See if we can shred this sucker. I gotta be more mindful of that charge up. It happens so fast. A lot better that time. Oh crap. I need an OT. I really thought I got... Hang on. Oh, I hate when this is... Ooh, that... It did that to me on one of the other fights I attempted, where it put up that stupid hint box during the boss fight, which actually does limit your dash. Like, what? That is freaking cheap when it tries that crap. I don't know why they would do that. That is really stupid that they would even put that in there. I'm in trouble. Dang it. Ah! I gotta do all that crap again.
Push further.
Push! Let's see if I can upgrade any more. Yeah, there's a bit more upgrading we can do. Okay, I think that's all we can do for now. Adrenaline overload or higher promise. We'll go with the adrenaline overload. Can you truly tell a dumb story well? Yeah. Of course you can. There are stories with bad, like with... You could argue the messaging is off. I mean, do you honestly think that every good movie that's ever existed is based? It's not generally how it goes. And yes, there are movies that have plots that are very silly and kind of goofy that are still well told. I would argue something like The Mummy is a very silly story, but it's good. It's well told. You know, just depends on how well you justify the story. Speaking of dumb stories that are going to be told here, it's like I saw that we're getting a remake of Clue. And that sounds like a horrible idea. It's like, oh, Clue remake starring Ryan Reynolds, and I was like, really? Come on. We don't need a Clue remake. You're never going to, you know, recreate the genius of Clue. What's up, Cannoli? How you doing? How's work been treating you? Got it. Alright. Boost my ether. Oh, come on. Okay, got that. I would like to save my key for a door. Alright, I think I got them all. Oh dear. I'm a spell. Alright. Some fun time power-ups here. Definitely go with the Halcyon there. Well, as much of that as we can get. There we are. I guess. I don't love the pistol, but it's fine. Pistol's okay in this game. Whoops. I almost wasn't paying attention there. That was retarded. Not sure what the point of that is up there. Okay, there we go. Of course, it spawned a twin. Okay, I think we took one of them out. I guess that one took the other one out. Okay, cool. 2 boards, 1 stone. I'm loving the tears of the LeBron stands. Anyway, oh, okay. Oh, sure, okay. Just got a random trophy for the pan cannon that I'm not sure that it made any sense, but okay, fine. I'll take it. I more found like the LeBron fans funny when they acted like there was even a chance he could have won that series, and I was like, no, he's not going to win that series. Are you kidding? I said, I think it'll be 4 or 5 games. It's not going to be hard. That series will be over and done with. Like, oh, what if he wins the series? Like, they're not going to win that series. I actually thought that one of the dumber takes I saw was Stephen A. Smith was talking about how the Lakers need to bring LeBron back, and he goes, look, if you've got Reeves and Luka, yeah, you'll be able to score, but what use of scoring if you can't stop anyone? And I was like, what's that have to do with LeBron? LeBron doesn't stop anybody. What are you talking about? It's like he hasn't stopped anybody in years, so he doesn't add anything to your defense. So what are you talking about? Like, if anything, use the money that you were using on LeBron to go buy you some freaking defense. Because LeBron ain't playing it. There we go. We got some prominence. Alright, health is okay at the moment. Get out of here. And hopefully not lose too much more. Preferably not anymore, but, you know, whatevs. A little bit more health. Good. No, we're full. We're full up now. Okay. That's good. One down. Yeah, exactly. Stumpy 17. Onslaught rifle is good, no auto hit, but you can actually feel the damage gain on it when it makes it worth it. Yeah, I do like I do prefer the rifle on this. At least over the pistol and the shotgun. The crossbow is the best weapon I've encountered thus far. But that's in another playthrough. Haven't quite reached that on this one. Taking damage briefly changes my weapon? Nah. I won't bother with that. Whoa, hello. Yeah, the repeater crossbow is one of my faves, whereas the impact crossbow is by far one of the worst weapons in the game. Let's hit in here. Okay, that was just not very nice. It's like, platform, you need to chill, alright? Okay, we got the key. I'm not going with the shotgun. I'm not. No. Screw the shotgun. I don't like the shotgun in this stage. Some stages it works fine. Actually, the biome after this one, the shotgun can be pretty good. Other than maybe the boss fight, but here I don't care for it. Get away from some of these. Oh dear. Okay. I think we're free and clear now on the enemy. I don't want to mention my favorite weapon, as you might not have seen it yet. The crossbow was probably the latest weapon I saw from the other playthrough, but so yeah. Can't get across there yet. I wish I could have stayed longer. I caught the rest of it this morning. Masculinities is effing awesome. Yeah. Honestly, that was, for me, that was the funnest stream, one of the funnest streams I've been on. I was really, really looking forward to talking about that movie, and totally lived up to what I was hoping for. I enjoyed every bit of it. Make y'all well situated. Woo! Take the halcyon. Missed it. Nice. Boost up our rifle. Maybe this will make room for Mannequin Mondays. We're anti-crash tester dummy. Exactly. Gonna be interesting seeing the debate between Ian Wilson and David Wolf of the Bloodbath. Yeah, David Wood. Yeah, he's. I used to semi-follow David Wood, but even even when I guess my beliefs were a little bit more aligned with his, I was like never a huge fan of him. But yeah, he's. I didn't realize how bad faith he was until I saw like the debate prompt and all that, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? And then of course him blocking over just stupid stuff, but then those same people were like, oh, look how much such and such blocks. I was like, who cares? Y'all do it too. It's all performative and gay. If you're all like, oh, that's blocked me. It's one thing if you put out a such and such block me when it's like genuinely like hypocritical or genuinely running, but don't act like you don't do the same if you do. Jeez. They haven't seen that crossbows coming in at the biome 4. Yeah, swampy. Yeah, I think Biome 4 was as far as I got. I'm trying to remember the name of the boss of Biome 4, but I haven't beaten that boss yet. Though I did fight it once. Pretty good on health at the moment. So, whoa, jeez. Did not see that at first. Yeah. Oh, okay, we got a key. How far back is that door? Yeah, Legion, that's the name of the boss, right? Yeah, yeah. Fought Legion once, didn't beat him. But I liked the design of that fight. That's one thing, I've kind of been mentally comparing this with Returnal. Because I adore Returnal. Absolutely love that game. It's part of the reason why I was so looking forward to this. And I think gameplay-wise, this game is pretty great. Story-wise, I'm a little iffier on it. I don't love the story. I don't really even like the story at the moment. Whereas Returnal, I really enjoyed the narrative a lot. But I will say that the game has definitely done better with boss fights. I think the boss fights in this one are considerably better. It's the one area of this game where I think it's way better than Returnal. I would still say I prefer Returnal as a game overall, but I'm still having a good time with this. Console gaming is absolutely destroying itself recently. Well, that ain't recent. That's been going on for a while. Squiddy, squiddy. Yeah. Squiddy Warben Jaegerman Jensen. Alright. Bisection, weaker ether. I don't want to weaken my ether. Oh, almost zoomed right into that. I haven't even looked at the primary enemy in this area, and there it is! Oh my gosh! Did walk right into that. I don't want your bloody shotgun. Most things are better in Saros. I think once you understand the story in Saros, you may like it. Well, I don't think the dialogue is good for one thing. That's kind of my main issue. It's like what the story is about is one thing. I think the storytelling is pretty weak so far as that's kind of been my major issue with this. I think the dialogue's terrible. I think the company that they work for, it's so generic. Like, oh, it's generic Evil Core. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's very on the nose. So, it could improve. And I'm only judging what I've seen so far, but even if it has something like an idea that it's going for that I may ultimately be intrigued by, I'm not sure I'm going to like it. Because to me, there's what you're going for, and then there's what you achieve. But, yeah. And there are even things mechanically I prefer in Returnal. I kind of prefer the more roguelike approach overall. But yeah, there's a little bit of... There's a balance of what I like about Returnal more versus what I like about this more so far. Let's blow that open. No. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Well, we're in Nocturne. Our standing so far as heading into the boss fight is not bad. At least, definitely not compared to the last attempt. You know, let's see if did I miss anything. Any health around? I want to make sure I didn't miss any health lying around. Doesn't look like it. And usually there's an indicator on the map anyway. Oh wait, there's a secondary room. Where that? Where that? Can I get to it? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Oh wait, it's over there. Looks like it's in here, but oh well, we've already closed that off. Whatever. Whatever. We'll go to the boss fight. It's fine. Misfire taking it? No. Let's see what this has got. Stronger prominence. We'll definitely go with that. Let's do this. One down. Okay, a little bit of a health drop there. Good, good. Don't really worry about that. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Didn't dodge in time. Oh, that hit hard there. Oh, hello. There it is. Ah. Oh, I got one revive. Survive! Ah, crap. That was not good. Got hit by waves there. That's definitely bad. Yes, got it. Ooh, that was close.
Any status update on Jerome?
That would have been really frustrating
Don't do this to me,
to
Jerome.
lose like that at the last second. That would have sucked. And I gotta be careful because you still could. I can still die in this place. But granted, I've already beaten the boss, so it's fine. Jerome! True Grit is fantastic. I agree.
Lysia. What are you? Who's there?
He didn't even say knock knock, dude. What the heck?
Lost as you.
Or she.
You don't know anything about me.
I'm a little puzzled by that reaction. That's clearly a human he's seeing, and he's like, wait a minute, who are
Thought were
you?
dead.
No. Just done with being a Soltari pawn.
I went up top for all the main
That
yellow
doesn't mean I
stuff
won't
on
help a fellow
Bastion,
enforcer.
and even charged up my power weapon when he does
Wish I
that
could
laser
help
beam.
Jackson.
Where is he?
Just found pieces of him. He should have been more careful.
No. I should have been there for him.
You want to do right by Jerome? Focus on the living.
I mean, Jerome was living up to a point, so that's why I feel like a
Come
failure.
back with me. We need you.
No way. I'm done with Soltari. You let them keep thinking
I'm
dead,
done with
unless you
solitaire.
want your
It's all
secrets
go
out, too.
fish from here.
What do you mean?
You left them before I did. Went out searching for your lady. Stay quiet about me,
Lady.
and I won't tell them about Nydia.
Is that how it's gonna be?
Soltari would call that a conflict of interest. They tighten your leash real quick.
Soltari equals
I'd
Wayland
like to see
Yutani.
them try.
Yeah,
You and me
but
both.
I mean,
We got our
a
own
much more
business.
generic version of Wayland
Soltari
Yutani, but
don't
yeah,
need to
it's
know.
definitely what they're trying to evoke. I just wish there was a little bit more subtlety with it, because it's like, dude, you're really on the nose with this stuff. They're so evil. Significant leucinite deposits identified below ground. Securement and acquisition is paramount. Ensure only minimal resources are dedicated toward locating the initial colony. Subterranean locale is heavily defended by ancient technological assets. Any and all crew losses are considered acceptable. This is what I'm talking about. But the primary unit must remain functional. Like, it doesn't even really make sense on a practical level. It's like you're using people literally to mine this stuff, but it's like, oh, but you know, it's no big deal if you lose them. It's like, well, that's... It really wouldn't be considered acceptable if you were trying to mine this stuff with people. You may consider the assets more valuable, you know, in principle, but at the same time, it's like you're going to want the people there to ensure that you are able to mine. It's just really generic. I can't hear evil without hearing mermaid. Evil! The hall. We got large ether. Let's see, we got 5,300 of them lucinites.
I'm sorry I wasn't there, Jay.
Alright, I do have to go back, I guess, to open the portal. Oh. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. Very interesting to hear this. I guess Luca might want to be the only superstar there? I don't know. That's...
All these years, everything we saw together.
Hang on.
I never thought it'd be you first. Goodbye, Jay.
Goodbye, John. Bye. Alright. Get our housey on. Integrity augment. Get our health up. Can't open that.
Arch, wouldn't be saying this if I thought we'd see each other again. You're off, mate.
It's kind of wild. I can't do
Disappearing
full
into your own
run.
head again. Sorted
Gonna
out
buy them
cover.
in 2 hours.
Figure out what you're
What I
fighting
can do.
for before this place eats you alive.
Tried it. It was fun, but you get far too OP doing a full run like that. Doing those kinds of runs mean you would have to tweak up the modifiers and make it far more difficult. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that it's like this game... The difference between the progression in this and Returnal is obviously the Returnal does the more roguelike approach where you kind of piecework the upgrades you get over time, but whereas this, it's like you get stronger and stronger to the point where it's like the game gets a lot easier for the most part, and I'm like, yeah, that's... Because I've... On my other playthrough, I'm able to go through like areas 1, 2, and honestly mostly 3 with pretty much complete ease. Now that I've upgraded enough. It's like that boss that I just fought and barely beat. I've fought him like 3 times on the other playthrough, and he's a cakewalk because it's like, yeah, it's like I'm really OP now, so it's not a big deal. Actually, max that weapon and those funds, yeah.
Soltari signal detected.
Focus on the living. Echelon 3. Any life signs?
Negative.
Oh
This is a full colony build-out. They have to be around here. That's the source of the signal. What happened to that primary unit?
Damage beyond repair.
Let's get our audio log over here. Or text log. I'm so lucky to be far away from all of it. Every day I wake up and breathe clean air, have all the food I need, and know that there's a roof over my head. But every day I wonder about what I'm missing. The babies, the art, the parties, the relationships, the rebellions, the little things that build up over years of friendship. And cats. I think I'll never see one of those furry idiots again. They tell us the next flight should have everything we need to get the relay working at least. Even if that's true, Soltari would make us pay through the nose for it. It's been to all my credit just to tell my family that I'm doing fine, just fine. They'll never hear about the rest of it. How could they possibly understand? I left them in hell to move to paradise, and the gulf between us is more than just light years. We can't ever truly know each other again. Alright. Yeah, I mean, biome to biome, as you progress through the game, at the very least the first go-around, you get to a new biome, it's like, okay, there is a good jump in difficulty, so they make the progression feel worthwhile. I would still say it's probably... Like, Returnal is more about getting to know the game and the layouts of the levels and the enemy types and whatnot, but it's going to be reasonably challenging each time you play it, at least potentially. This is more, it's like, there's a good jump between each one. It's just once you get to a certain power level, it's like, yeah, you're going to ease your way through most stages, but I do think both of them have good replay value. Like, even though I'm not high on the game's story, it's like pretty much everything else I would say I mostly like about this game. Alright, let's go to the passage. Exactly, the difficulty in Returnal is structured. Not really the gameplay room, so it's a...
Tell me what's on here.
Where did you find
Kayla,
this?
please.
Well, Returnal, you actually, like, the really hard rooms were at least distinctly marked for challenge. Like, I would say this game and that both
These
are
things take
pretty
time.
balanced in that respect. Like, but Returnal, it's like there were specific marks for the rooms that were going to be
Okay.
really hard.
It's from Echelon 2.
But they also rewarded you well. I would also say, like, the pickups of the various items across the way, like, kind of the risk-reward element in Returnal, I think is a lot better. Like, with parasites and stuff like that. I think they balanced that much better than this game does. Because, honestly, once you get to the, like, whenever you're doing the pickups for, like, the Eclipse parts of the stage,
Centuries.
I rarely see anything that's worth even bothering to take a risk for.
This is a newly established colony.
Can't make the Eclipse follow protocol, Sheridan. Time is broken here, okay?
But yeah, both games have their big, I wouldn't say strengths and weaknesses necessarily altogether. I'd more say areas where one is stronger than the other, and then vice versa. Though this game, I would say story is a weakness.
This is what it does. It gets in our heads, and it twists, and it turns. They're here. They need us. I can't let her... I can't let them down. I need to find them.
Priority. Investigate the colony site.
Cool down, Devraj. We need to calibrate.
I'm going back out. I need
We
to
need
find
the
them.
cavalry.
The situation's changed. I'll find us a new plan.
No, I don't buy it.
No, it's not an element of save. It's like
It's possible, but we need to figure out our next steps.
part of what's intriguing about Returnal is like there's a benefit, and I mean, kind of the risk reward element. It's like the thing you gain is very intriguing, and the thing you lose is like kind of makes you think like, this is a genuine choice I have to make between these two things, and it's like, okay, this could actually help me a little bit more, so I'm going to choose to play in this style and do that. I think with this game, it's like I don't really even see the necessity of it all that much. Cause I liked taking the risks and everything in Returnal, because I was like, okay, but there's a very clear, defined, gain I have here if I use like this particular item or use this particular parasite. Whereas here, I'm like, most of them, it's just like, no, I can get by without it. I'm good. What's the point of hindering myself any further? Now, granted, that may change over time as I familiarize myself with the game a lot more, but we'll see.
I don't know when this will reach you, Mom.
Yeah, I knew that.
I don't even know if it can. You told me
I am aware
I
that's
was
Selene.
born for this. A natural leader. Now most of my people are dead. The rest are losing it fast, and they don't even listen to me anymore. I tried so hard, but for what? I miss you, and I love you so much. But I hate you for being so goddamn proud of me.
Oh, look, and the woman who played Selene in this game also has mommy issues. It's like, who could we get to play somebody who has mommy issues? Definitely gotta go for the Selene voice actress. She does it so well. Whitey. Kayla says, it's my birthday today. I didn't even tell anyone. For weeks, I've been planning a little party. Just get everyone who's left around a table and a sad flat cake I knocked up from the last of the lentil flour. No work talk, no survivor talk, 20 minutes pretending we're different people in a different place. I had this picture in my head, everyone laughing. Then today rolled around and I couldn't picture that anymore. Laughing was what we did at home. You, me, Mom, Grandpa, and the boys. And Aunt Marie, of course. You could hear her chuckle from 3 blocks away. These people here, it's like someone decided they weren't allowed to laugh. Not ever. How is a birthday cake ever gonna help? That's the drop rates for the Halcyon. Yeah, Halcyon is actually pretty, kind of rare.
The golden sand. The fading sun.
Stack.
Arjun.
You buying this? That we're too late to help them.
This world has a plan for us all.
What are you talking about?
Why mourn yesterday when we have tomorrow? A glorious tomorrow.
A glorious tomorrow. It's like, Stack, man, you're talking crazy. I did think this was pretty cool. The banyan. I saw a tree, countless roots limply dangling from thick twisted branches. It was right here in the passage the last time the eclipse burned in the sky. Near the supply room, erupting from the ground, old and gnarled and impossible, I reached out to run my hands along its cracked bark, and I heard a woman weeping, so far away and so long ago, but when I went there again, there was nothing at all. So I write this to remember the roots, so many roots, woven tightly into the fabric of this place, but they are not mine. Alright. Hello, dude.
How goes the search, my friend?
Hit a roadblock. The others think it's hopeless now.
And
The final boss probably 8 times or so by now, and skill tree is
You know
nowhere
when I
near
just let
finished.
things
Oh,
go.
Halcyon upgrades. Jeez.
The man who believes he will land safely from even the highest fall.
It's commitment, Sebastian. Not delusion.
Well, I wish you luck, Arjun.
What? How am I here?
I just freaking teleported.
Hello?
The sun is gone.
Whoa, this beer's got some major kick to it. Club dancing, woo, woo. We will shine. Quick, feed a cat to the ATM. Oh wait, wrong story. If you owned a club, what would you name it? Clubbed Foot. It's where you go to dance really badly. Lost in lust. Reputations.
No. I don't go there anymore.
Oh my gosh, he's unfaithful. I would call mine Club Seal. Yeah. Dumpster fire. Scientists confirm that hantavirus can shrink your wang size by up to 3 inches. That's a shame. What happens if you have what happens if you have like a really small one already? Does it like just go inward? That's gotta be rough. Look! Booze! A shop called Booze. Wow, racist. Change of plans, I can't make tonight. Unexpected work thing. Big client, big money. I'll be out of contract, can't risk any distractions, I know you understand. I'm guessing that's between Arjun and what's-her-face, the chick whose name starts with an N, so pretty easy. There. I should 3 times to be able to walk. Rule about E. What's all this say? We have truth. And there's just this old homeless guy.
Jerome. I tried to help.
I see how it is.
Jerome.
The one white guy this story had left, and you all killed him. Freaking racists. Poor Jerome. Maybe he's just drunk. It's yellow. It's like the king in yellow. Where did we get this tree from?
I don't want this to be true any more than you do.
You said it yourself. Nothing on this planet makes sense.
We lost so many
Get a
people
refill and
in
take
such
the dog to
horrible
piss.
ways,
Be
and
right
now
back.
this.
Alright.
They have to be alive.
You're
Yeah,
lying
to be
yourself.
alive.
But it's your choice to make.
No. They're out there. I feel it. I know it.
The data is clear.
And I will shoot
Arjun.
you if you
I'll
disagree.
give up if you want, but I won't. Not ever.
No, wait. There's one more conversation that can be had. From the
Hope
other
is so
side of the
awfully
table.
cruel. I feel sorry for you.
I'll prove it. You'll see.
Alright. Okay, let's head over here to GLaDOS.
The fate of the colonists is secondary.
Yeah,
Harnessing Carcosa's resources
Bill.
remains the priority.
I'm not giving up on them.
Your deposits of leucinite bring value to Soltari. Continue your search if it yields new discoveries.
Alright. And we got the modifiers. I think I've got all those already opened up. I got a +1 artifact slot. Alright, there. Oh, those are good. That's good. Alright, take that. Okay, a little bit more on that front later. We can go +1 artifact. Can't upgrade these yet. Somebody asked how come just a bouncer has so much stamina to be running around for days and jumping between rocks and mountains. Yeah, really, what the hell?
I know you're here. I don't believe these lies. Scan for any data on Echelon 3.
Echelon terminal located. Soltari grapple protocol integrated.
How's it work?
Launches grapple to survey zone.
Keep scanning for our people. There's got to be someone here.
I knew Nancy well. We worked together on the irrigation project. Had a lot in common. Not just the science, but we loved all the same films. That director, Hotgart, how he tinged darkness with the comedy of the humdrum. Nobody talks like this. We'd laugh about that as we picked up rocks from the fields with blistered fingers. A half a mile away, the medbay filled up with people who carved ragged runes into their stomachs or blinded themselves by staring at the eclipse. She had such a great laugh, this great deep chuckle that rumbled up from her belly, then became musical when it met the air. I laughed when I shot her, too. Must have given one of her favorite movies a bad review, I suppose. That's a shame. Do you know about the weapons scaling system, the little arrows on weapons? What do you mean? Bought Coco today on sale, the movie, not the drink. Nice. Coco's a great movie. Get up there. There's 3 stats. They all have arrows. Where?
Anything else important in the logs?
Data corrupted.
Is there any sign of Echelon 1?
Negative.
We're here before any of them, Lydia. Where are you?
On weapons screen, you just saw we chose a new.
Eli and Red are optimistic we'll find Echelon 1 and 2 after the grappletrons are online. I'm not sure. The commander still won't tell us what's on the data core we found. Even if we find them, how much help can we give them? Our supplies won't stretch far. We need to look after our own.
Okay. Okay, I see equipment. Ba-da-ba-doo. Are you talking about like the damage accumulation, the clip size, the spread control? What we talking here? I mean, as far as those concerned, it's like, yeah, I know what those are, but yeah, what about them? Woohoo! What if the Mummy 4 is good? Well, then that's a win for all of us, I think.
Alpha hostile.
I hate that thing. Ugh, I hate that stupid thing. When it comes to the drive example, that particular style on the weapon will scale more. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I get what you mean now. Cool. So this is auto target radius, a little arrow there, a little down on damage accumulation. Okay. I have zero expectations. I reuse the IPs now, it's just actual slop, yeah. Like, I'm not getting my hopes up for the Mummy 4, but I mean, if it's good, I'll be very happy. Vive le see. Vive le see. I mean, to be fair, there's only one Mummy movie I like that much to begin with, so if it's good, that means we've now got 2 Mummy movies I like. I don't hate The Mummy Returns, I just don't think it's particularly good. Oh! Alright. Clip size. Command. There's a scale with command. La La Land is one of our something. I never watched La La Land. Never watched it. I'm trying to think what are his best movies. I would say probably not. Like, obviously Drive's up there. I know some people hate 2049. I do like 2049. I'm not sure, though I'd have to think about that before I even put that in the top 3, but Place Between the Pines, that's really, really good and very underrated. some other Gooseling movies.
Soltari personnel detected.
Someone's alive.
Oh
Show
my
me.
gosh. A friend. Let's see, that's -3 command, so that'd be a negatory. Hang on. Oh, I can't get in there yet. Come on. The Gray Man is pretty awful. Yeah, I have not heard good things about that. I didn't care much for Fall Guy. I thought Fall Guy was pretty meh.
You're from Echelon 3. I knew you weren't all dead. Where are the others?
I neither know nor care.
He's good in The Big Short, but I don't know if I would categorize that as a Ryan Gosling movie.
I must answer it.
I'm with an emergency team searching
Kind of
for
overrated,
survivors.
hot
Could be
take.
more in the city.
I haven't found the path in
I mean, it depends on what. I mean, I don't know if I would even call him a great actor. I think he's a fun actor. I think he's charismatic. I think it just depends on the role he's in.
Let me share this one.
I don't know if I'd go so far as call him a great actor.
Gift from Yellow.
I like him though. Overdrive's a pretty neat mechanic. I do like it. Big Short is great. He only plays a small part. Yeah. I mean, he's fantastic in that small part, but yeah, it's a very small part. The movie's more like Steve Carell's and...
At least we're out of that temple. We did. Things there. Such awful things. I think it's the eclipse. It feels closer.
Feels closer. I don't even like his sports. Hang on, wait. Some of Bill Simmons' movie takes. I don't know if I've heard any of Bill Simmons' movie takes. Not that I can think of. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of his sports takes either. It's like, I mean, I think he occasionally has a good take, but I don't like. I mean, honestly, at this point, pretty much every sports talking head I think is kind of a retard. Oh yeah, that's a good pull, Waylon. Yeah, The Nice Guys, I would say, that's a top 3 Gosling movie. I would agree with that. That movie is freaking awesome. Nice Guys is great.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears. Years washed away, like sand on the shore. The other ships never came, and we didn't even notice. Just like we didn't see what Garcia had built in the Medbay, or God, what Cottle had done to himself, his fingers, or what I'll forget. I'll record this and I'll try to forget.
I know you're still here. You'd never give up. No matter what.
Russell Crowe's a good actor, just he fell off so far. I know he's, from what I saw, he's getting himself back into shape for Highlander. So here's hoping that goes well. Shred this nerd. Alright. Got him. He can't be forgiven for that Robin Hood. You know what? I think he can be because he did The Nice Guys after that, and The Nice Guys is awesome. Cannoli is my gravitational pull. Accurate accent. In English it wasn't.
You're there. In the city, aren't you? Waiting for me.
He does an accurate Russell Crowe accent. That's what Crowe does. And that's all I care about.
We finally deactivated Echelon 3's primary unit today. Even after everything we saw here, it preached only the Soltari way. All the wonder, all the enlightenment, all we had seen of the Yellow Shore. And still, a machine thought it could rule us. No more.
Seriously, what the hell?
Here.
Ridley Scott is like the only director making medieval movies. Yeah, we definitely need more people on that front. Who made the one with Timothy Chalamet, The King? Who made that one? So I can't believe Harrison Ford has not even won an Oscar. Yeah. No, he's been nominated. He's just never won. He's been nominated. Brian Stoker's Dracula. What was the movie where Keanu Reeves attempted an... Oh, yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's actually a good number of people who really like that movie, and I'm like, I don't get why. I'm sorry, I don't think that's a good movie. I really don't think that's a good movie. Like, I get that it has, like, an aesthetic that people appreciate, and that's fine, and, you know, Gary Oldman's Gary Oldman. You know, love Gary Oldman, but... that is not a good film, I'm sorry. David Makad directed The King, and it was partially wrote with Edgerton. Oh, okay, interesting. Special level. It's one of the hard places.
Unstable energy source detected. Do not approach.
Yeah, I'm not gonna approach that one right now. Those are the hard stages. I've played one. I've beaten one of them, but I haven't beaten all of them yet. I want in. Keanu is actually the GOAT, though. Bill, Ted, Speed, Sonic, Cyberpunk. I mean, I like Keanu. Don't get me wrong. It's like I like him. I don't think acting is his best quality, but he does the physical side of acting reasonably well.
They keep me moved, just trying to save them.
But I only like one. I only would call one of the John Wick movies good. I think the John Wick sequels are shite.
Everyone who wasn't fighting. I bought them time. Another day alive.
+4 command.
Every one of their lives.
I think this one scales with command. Yeah.
For another night with her.
Yeah, he does. Static negator, firing while stationary deals reduced damage. I'm okay with that. That is okay by me. Alright, let's find the little shooty shoot point. Oh, wait. Alright, there's a key. That's for one. Just need to find our way into there. It's probably gonna be through there. See if we can stay still on this Returnal. That's the first biome. Yeah. Alright, I got that one. Chalamet in The King is how Jon Snow should have been. Interesting. I still need to see that movie. Heard nothing but good things about it. I don't see the other little activator. Maybe it's on one of the sides of the building. I'll make absolutely sure I'm not missing something a little visible. Matrix, but the new one when it came out, a lot of us, yeah. Like, Keanu's good so long as his movies don't have sequels. Though the Bill and Ted sequels aren't terrible. At least not the first one. I didn't see the newer Bill and Ted. I don't know if that's good or bad. No idea. Okay. I can't get through there, can I? Boop. Oh, I wish shotguns were better for bosses. Those room clears are awesome with them. Maybe they could do something for bosses. What's the time? Yeah. Adapted from Shakespeare's Henry V, but with less flowery dialogue. Nice. Nice.
Is the city close?
Previous log confirmed.
Oh, crap.
What previous log?
Data corrupted.
Alright, calm down. Data corrupted. It's like, you don't have to scold me over it. Jeez. Chase lady. Desperator or Prominence. Sure. I think this is the boss arena, I believe. Or what I think is the easiest boss in the game. He's like, I take offense to that. Ow. He bit me. There we go. Done and done. Like I said, not a particularly difficult
I need
boss.
to get across to the city. Now.
Bridge interface deactivated. Circuit required.
Where do I find one?
Matching power signature detected in marsh.
We'll return to the passage. What time is it? It is 6:30.
Stack. Stack.
Zach, you need to chill, man.
Arjun. I thought you were.
So room after room isn't a
Oh, well.
concern. Oh wait, yeah, tacos. Oh.
Art is the strongest of tides from the shore. None may resist its current.
Back to your duties, Stack. I won't tolerate dead weight.
Dead weight? All these tasks are absolutely useless.
Who are you calling dead weight, fatso?
How long have they been doing this?
Not important. It's a waste of company time. I expect better of you.
So going home during daylight. Oh, Wilson, wow, yeah. Nice.
Boss. We lost Jerome.
No. God damn it! What happened?
Okay, registering the tacos. More concealed carry of the yum yum
Everyone's
shells.
at breaking point, and Jerome was holding them
Fit
together.
liberation into standard
That means
shells.
it's on you now.
You can all count on me.
I just like that we're calling them tacos. It's Double Hot Taco Tuesday.
Come on. I keep trying to contact Jerome, but...
I'm sorry, Kayla.
Jerome be dead.
No. No!
Yep.
There must have been a mistake in the data. Someone from Echelon 3 is still out there.
My God. You've seen them?
Looks like he's been on his own for a few years.
The 3. So we still don't know about Echelon 1 or 2?
No, not yet. But if people from the 3 made it...
But you said years. But the 3 was only a few months ahead of us.
I know, but we found someone. How is that not good news?
Do the math.
Why do I have to keep pushing a button to finish this conversation? Just have the whole conversation.
Even if you're right,
Jeez.
there are others out there. We can help them.
I mean, this isn't solely a problem with this game. It's just, I wish, like, you didn't have to constantly push a button to complete a conversation. It's like, just have the full conversation.
We've lost Jerome. Stack.
Perhaps he has gone to the shore.
The shore? What do you mean?
I don't know. But I saw it.
Or as Kayla calls it, the faux show.
My fingers. Forgive me. Jerome will be dearly missed.
Alright, have a good one, Waylon.
I am so sorry, Arjun.
Alright.
So, you find her yet?
There are signs. And I can hear her. Sometimes.
Like music to your soul. I'm sure.
Do you think the others know? That I'm here for her?
Well, they had their own obsessions.
It's not an obsession. She needs me.
Of course she does.
Alright, let's do some upgrading.
You have encountered someone from Echelon 3. The data from the colony was in error.
Correct.
Ensured his survival. He is an invaluable source of planetary data.
Okie dokie. Oh, we got 7 whatever the heck. Halcyon. We've got 7 Halcyon. Those cost 1,000. What's this? Hostiles drop extra leucinite. Aether is more effective. Hang on real quick. I want to make sure I've got all these upgrades finished. Okay, yeah, so there's these. Not quite that one, but I can grab this. Plus 5 max power. And got all that. Okay. So that part of the tree is almost done. Add 5 to max power again. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Some nice upgrades there. Oh wait, got to hit the world dial. Yeah, I probably should be doing that. Makes more sense to do it that way. Oh, you know what? I think... Actually, yeah, I have forgotten to hit that. Well, no, not forget that. I saw that one. I just didn't do it yet. Okay, so... for later. Alright, so... let's see, real quick, I'm gonna use the restroom, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere! Okay. I have returnaled.
Nothing here looks that old. Analyze.
Estimated structure age, 1 decade.
Kayla said the Echelon 2 data core was centuries old. But Echelon 3 only launched a few months after 2.
Hello, kitty. It's my cat has jumped up here with me.
So much data lost, I had to start
Let me
my
grab
Eclipse
these real quick.
research from scratch. Even with the scanning bot Carly loaned me, it's slow going. And the only point worth logging so far is that the Saros is decreasing. It's as we suspected. The eclipse is happening more frequently. Red's worried about how many people keep staring at it. I'm sure the novelty will wear off soon. Average, if you're hearing this, you should know I'm here too. I won't get in your way, but I'll be watching. We both want to find out what's in that city.
Oh, my cat is right here. Look at him. You can't look at him.
Gotta get back out there.
Damn it, Stack, how many times do I need to tell you? The checklists!
You waste my time and squander my insights. The shore calls, and I answer.
That's it. Med Bay, now. I want your head scanned with every test we have.
Should have done that a long time ago.
I found a survivor. He's from Echelon 3.
This is... I can't believe it. So Kaylee was wrong.
Far as I can tell, he's been out there for years. Alone.
Get him back here ASAP. He needs to report to me.
Believe me, he's not gonna listen.
You found someone.
Yeah.
You
From Echelon
found
3.
someone.
How did you know?
I hear them
I was just
all.
gonna say I swore I heard a cat.
My
Yep.
mind is
He is
filled with the noise
right
of
here
The
on my
desire
chair with
for
me
Yellow's
right now.
race. That is what
The
I
microphone
seek
is
to
right
capture.
below, or
Get out
he's
of
right
bed,
below the
Stack,
microphone.
Or you'll end up like Tarn.
Aren't you, buddy? Hello.
Forgive me.
He's a good boy.
What was I saying?
He seems content to just hang there, though. And now he's walking away.
So, you find her yet?
There are signs.
Like music to your...
Yeah, he already said that. Why are you repeating yourself, man? I'm tempted to just... Now that I've got the hook shot and all that, I'll do a brief run through the opening stage. For funsies. And we'll go to the other place. Don't come after me like that.
Day 4. Arjun's missing. It's just Jerome, Lena, and I left. Maybe he saw what's in the eclipse, too. I look at it whenever I can. I hear something there. Something impossible. Something beautiful.
Something beautiful. Oh, forgot to grab that. Derp. I'll take the ether. Hubbard! This guy runs fast, right? Good to see you, Hubbard. Wiped out them fools. Beans has been bothering me to join. Ah, I see. Hi, husband. Yeah. I was actually gonna say Hubbins sounds like a funny way of saying husband. And wouldn't you know it? It's Mr. Beans. That could have been the other name. But Hubbard works too. Exactly. Alright, let's wipe out there. Oh dear. Ow, I got hit. Bad dog. There we go. Changing to Mr. Bean ASAP. Alright, nice. Switcheroo here. Right there. Right there. And just enough to blast through that wall. Got a key. I'll use the shotgun for now. I know I'll get other weapons along the way. Hey. That's the one thing the shotgun's good for, is staggering enemies like that. Stagger them fools. Just give them a good old punch. And down it goes. Let's keep on moving over here. Stagger, good shotguns, high proficiency. Do it 1 to 2 slugs, it makes fun run and punch gameplay. Yeah. It's too bad it's not great on bosses. It's kind of an issue in Returnal also. It just doesn't seem like they've been able to figure out that problem. And another shotgun. It's becoming a running theme. I don't know, it would work pretty well on my boss. Well, I mean, maybe in that scenario, yes. It's like, oh really? What is your boss's shields level, huh? Huh? Okay, I got the Lucenite gain. We'll go with Lucenite gain for here, because not too terribly worried about health. We're good on that. And shotties do more damage close up. Very true. It's like the Hicks approach. I like to keep this handy for close encounters. Another shotty. See if there's anything around there. Take it as a grenade. Oh, maybe I should have. Oh well. That's a shame. Nah, I won't switch to that right now. There's another key. Whoa, what's... Yeah, I probably should have. Ah, well. Okay. Another key. Which one? Use the weird shotty with the alt fire that stays in the air until you fire a normal slug stalwart. I think that's a strange one to use. I think you're right, yeah. Well, hello there. That is a lot easier now. I remember the simpler times where I was like, oh no, that guy's so hard. Ha! Not. Not at all. Too much thinking from my brain. Key. Oh, there it is. Third. Stagger an alpha and destroyed him in seconds. Yeah. Yeah, those shotguns wreck the alphas. At least in this stage, they do. Like, that's amazing. Right. Let's get the Eclipse thing going. Not too bad, not too bad. Still can't get through there. Yeah, exactly. They're really good for everything leading up to the boss.
I knew this gig would be a crapshoot. But Soltari really outdid themselves this time. They didn't tell us the colony vanished. But they knew. I'm certain they knew. Consider this my official resignation.
Oh. But I wanted that. I'm out of here, have fun. Alright, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see, how far are we into this little playthrough? A little under 2.5 hours. So, I will probably go ahead and go through this area and then call it, and then come back tomorrow for another stream. Okay, took them fools out. Gord, would you ever stream one of the Souls games? Oh, I love the Souls games, absolutely. Even though technically I have before on a different channel, but I totally would again, because I love the Souls games. Hasn't I officially cast Athena too? Well, that one we knew. I mean, that was confirmed actually a while back. The only rumor that hasn't been confirmed yet is whether it's true that Elliot Page is playing the Ghost of Achilles. Do it! I will do it. I love Souls. Souls games rule. I love me some Souls. Another one got torn to shreds. There's one left. Oh, and now I got a more powerful shotgun. And I have a key to get in here. Cool. Easy peasy. Another redraw. I get a lot of those. Bisection, weaker ether. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's all good. What's this? What's this? Greater prominence. Alright, getting ready to fight the boss. I'll take a more ranged weapon. Oh, hello. Got our audio log. Power augment. Weaker ether, that's fine. Let's fight you again. I remember you. One health bar down, easy. This was a lot easier with all this power. Oh, this power! I'll tell you what, this pistol is pretty dang good for this fight, not gonna lie. Auto targets, has the bouncy bullets, has some pop to it. Easy fight. One more health bar, and you're done. And you're done. You're done. Dead Space stream would go crazy. Yeah, I do have the Dead Space remake. That would be a fun one. I need to remake 2. 3, well, you know. Yeah, you know. 3 is 3. I don't know. Can remake that, or you know, they can skip out on me. It's fine, you know. Either which way. Let's hit our teleport. Dead Space 3 co-op playthrough changed the board for multiplayer games, though. You think so? I never played the multiplayer on Dead Space 3. Alright, let's do some spinning. Okay, so this little tree is good to go. The co-op had a really cool twist. One of the characters starts to go crazy and see things the other player doesn't see. That actually is pretty cool. That's a neat little mechanic. Alright, let's see. That's 200? 200? Already bought that. That's 1,000. That's 700. Hang on. Why am I not able to find the master node to unlock it? Huh? What the hellmans? That's weird. Alright, I've unlocked everything I can. 1,000. That's 1,000. Okay. Yep, alright. Seems like we're fully upgraded there. And I think, ladies and germs, that is going to do it. Appreciate you all hanging out on the stream. I should be back again tomorrow with a bit more. Probably around the same time. But for now, I am going to go have some dinner and work on my next script. So, appreciate it. Again, catch you all later. Until next time, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.